What's happening, true gamers, and welcome back to another Cyberpunk 2077 lore video. In this video we'll be exploring one of the many insanely cool gangs of Night City in the year 2077, the Maelstrom Gang. A primitive but dangerous gang of cyber technology obsessed people. Well, kinda, you'll get what I mean in a second. I am your guide to the place voted the worst place to live in America, one of those reasons being these gangs, Eddie. And in this series of videos, I'll be guiding you through the cool details and backstory to all of the gangs that roam and control various parts of Night City, how they came to be, and how they can affect your time in this amazingly detailed world CD Projekt Red have created for us. If you like this video, it'll be part of a playlist of videos discussing each different gang and corporation, etc., which you can check out by clicking the little icon in the upper right hand corner, or just wait till the end of the video where it'll be on screen. Anyway, let's talk about the Maelstrom Gang. The Maelstrom Gang, as I mentioned before, are a group around about 1,300 members strong of very dangerous and temperamental people who are obsessed with the net, cyber technology, and frequently undergo illegal body modifications. You'll recognize them being the ones dressed in leather and huge craters in the front of their faces filled with cyberware. Kinda unmistakable. They believe human flesh is a weakness and they are constantly adding to the cybernetics and modifying parts of themselves to stomp out all the weak, fleshy human parts of themselves. Even if it means developing cyberpsychosis. Cyberpsychosis is a mental condition a person develops after modifying themselves so much that they kind of forget what it feels like to be human, and their mind becomes very erratic and downright unstable at this point. At any moment, a person with cyberpsychosis could go from content to an all-out crazy bastard ready to rip your eyelids from your face and wear them as decoration. That mad. That's what makes the Maelstrom Gang so dangerous. The fact that they are willing to change their bodies from what they are so drastically already shows signs of mental instability in a person. But then add cyberpsychosis that develops from all these changes and you have a group of ticking time bombs, all with advanced cybernetics and weapons. Not a great mix, so if you ever come across one of these guys, be careful out there. The Maelstrom Gang are mainly located in the industrial section of the Watson district, in the far northern part of Night City, an area that was going to be very nice thanks to the money coming from the corporation Arasaka funding its development, but got cut short when the chairman Saburo Arasaka returned to Night City and now remains a shadow of what it could have been. As well as the industrial district, the Maelstrom Gang can be found in northern Kabuki. These are all places we're going to become very familiar with once the game comes out, and smaller places like the Factory Hall, Haven Med Clinic, and the abandoned all-food plant. They also have two clubs of their own called Totentanz Club and Drink and Riot, which is just one of the ways that the Maelstrom Gang make their money for all of those cyberware. There are also unconfirmed rumors that the gang is somehow involved in the production of black market braindance records too, especially bizarre and disturbing and extremely violent BDs. We saw a couple of Maelstrom Gang members in the braindance demo with my girl Judy Alvarez. Hey you girl, how you doing? The kind of BDs that they supply are apparently the ones that are absolutely terrible, ones that try to simulate the feeling of dying and fear right up until the moment that your life is ended. Really disturbing stuff being provided by a really disturbing group of individuals. As I mentioned before, the gang has a very distinctive look, so you won't mix them up, I guarantee it. They dress in leather and chrome and have massive optical units in their faces and loads of cyberware all over their body, making them very distinct and very, very creepy looking actually. Something about not having two eyes to look at when someone's talking to you is just very off-putting, and with these guys being so unstable, you could just get in a fight like that, just because you might have kind of offended them by looking in one of the wrong lights. As well as their looks, the gang is most known for overusing cyberware more than any other gang, including things like pain editors, so they can simply turn off their pain receptors in a fight, making them relentless enemies until you physically remove limbs just to stop them. Reflex boosters in fights, again adding to the danger factor, and as I mentioned earlier, those optical units in their heads are something interesting too. Interesting in that we actually don't know what the hell they are. Yes, they are how the Maelstrom Gang members see, but their eyes did that before. And there are other optical cyberware that just look like normal eyes, but these do something special. It is said that they have special, secret, unknown abilities. That is interesting to me. All of these crazy gang members of course need a leader, and at the head of the gang, the Maelstrom leader we have is Simon Randall, or better known as Royce. What's left of this man is a real piece of work. He has a highly modified face with big physical build, and he's a complete psychopath, known to be distrustful, cold, calculating, and difficult to predict or control. He even forcibly took over the Maelstrom Gang from its former leader, Delkin the Brick Griffin. Epic gang member name, by the way. He told the gang that Delkin died in a battle, but Royce actually keeps him in the all-food plant locked up as a tortured animal. And we actually get to see him in one of the gameplay trailers where we get the option to free him, kill him, or let him rot in that cell. I can't wait to see the consequences of each one of those decisions, because I have a feeling that each one of them will have a drastic effect on you and your mission. Now, despite all of this chaos and everything that I've told you about the Maelstrom Gang being temperamental and just seem like all-out savages, the Maelstrom Gang used to have a warrior's code of honor, but that is no longer the case. Now they attack anyone or anything just to get what they want, and with Royce as their leader who decides what technologies the Maelstrom Gang steal to be resold for profit, just like the flathead robot in the demo that we saw, they are all major hotheads, and the Maelstrom Gang members are willing to attack anyone and everyone without hesitation if it means furthering their mission and acquiring more drugs or new technology. So as you can imagine, they are constantly attacking new corporations for new tech. Now, the Maelstrom Gang, while extremely dangerous as I just mentioned, from time to time you will need to interact with them. You might need them for a job or be forced to retrieve something in their possession, and you as your V will need to enter their base of operations, get what you need, and crucially, get out alive. That last one, kind of the important one. Anyway guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video and learned a little bit more about the Maelstrom Gang today. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down on this video, and feel free to check out the rest of the playlist that, if you're watching this when the video comes out, will take a couple of days for me to make further videos, but if you're watching this after the fact or closer to Cyberpunk's actual launch, enjoy them all. They're probably all there for you. Anyway guys, I'll catch you all in the next one. Subscribe for more goodness, and I'll see you guys all in Night City. Later, Choombas!